Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Marapur Turtles, -1 and -2. So this is basically two different hunting grounds. You can hunt either -1 or -2. This is for a level 400 plus Paladin, and this is post-nerf. So the nerf recently, recently there was a 12% loot nerf on both of the monsters that you can find here. Now I hunted here before the loot nerf, so I've adjusted the results for the loot nerf. And yeah, basically what you can expect is about 2.2 kk raw experience, which is about 3.3 kk on 150, and loot still somewhere around 800k per hour, even after the nerf. So this is still a pretty good profitable spot for a Paladin at this level. There's not many places where you can do higher profit than this, which is why I give it an overall tier rating as an A. But this is an A for a profit spawn. There's like terrible experience here. So if you want experience, obviously this is not an A tier spot. But if you're looking for profit, this is one of the best around level 400. This place peaks out probably about 2.5 kk raw around level 500. Difficulty is about 7 out of 10. Difficulty here is actually a lot easier for Paladins than it is for EKs. If you've watched my EK video for this place, it's very difficult in my opinion because you're really taking a lot of damage. But because you can kind of semi-kite quite easily with the Paladin, it's actually a lot easier. It's still a 7 out of 10. It's still not trivial, but it's really not as hardcore as it can be on an EK. With regards to bestiary, it'll take about 5 hours for the turtle and about 12.5 hours for the foam stalker. You'll need level 400 plus. You'll need to complete a short access quest from the Within the Tides quest. It doesn't take too long. And this place can effectively be hunted by knights, paladins, and mages solo. Paladins 400 plus. The others I would recommend 500 plus. 4 recommended imbuements, all standard, and you can consider ice protection if really necessary. I was personally using a gnome armor, which has built-in energy protection and can't be imbued with ice protection. But I think if you really want to, you can probably use like a mutated skin armor and imbue that with ice protection or something. It's probably going to be all right. But, ultimately you shouldn't really need it. Like, if you really want to, yeah, go for the ice protection. If you maybe hunt in Winter Court already, whatever, and you have ice protection, great. Not really sure if it's really that worth otherwise. Damage breakdown, you need to prioritize physical protection followed by ice and energy, and also there's quite a bit of life drain as well, so make sure to get that bone fiddle. Prismatic ring is obviously very good in here for sticky situations. However, it shouldn't really happen. You shouldn't get yourself in those sticky situations too much because the monsters here are really, really slow, and that's one of the reasons why the experience here isn't that great, because it's just so slow to get around and get all the monsters together in the pack. It looks like you're walking and you're just waiting for them to catch up with you, and it's like, oh, it's a problem, and it makes the spawn a bit worse, but ultimately makes the spot relatively easy in the sense that you really should not be getting trapped here accidentally, right? The monsters are really sluggish, so it shouldn't really be happening to you. With regards to supplies per hour, I recommend, well, you need about 1400 grey mana potions, about 10 ultimates, 1500 diamond arrows, 700 stone shower runes, 6 bullseye potions. And with regards to charms, you'll need zap on Foamstalk and poison on two-headed turtle if you have them unlocked, obviously. Personally, I consider this place a bit of a bestiary spot. So once I unlock Foamstalker, I kind of leave and never come back, unless there's like a boosted monster and you want to profit. For the wheel, I recommend T1 Gift, I guess when you start, but probably T1 Grenade ultimately. However, it's kind of awkward with the T1 Grenade as well, because the Foam Stalkers are actually staying a couple of SQMs away from you, so it's kind of hard without ranged etc. to hit them with the grenade. But yeah, it's either way, it won't make too much of a difference what wheel you use here. And the character in the video is level 398 Paladin with 122 distance skill and 33 magic level, no combat praise and no charms. Now looking at the route, I'm going to prepare you a couple of routes. These are 2 different hunting grounds, so you can hunt -1 or -2, as you can see from the results at the start. The results are very similar. -2 is a tiny bit better, I would say, so if you can, choose -2, but overall both -1 and -2 are fine, so I'm just going to draw out both of them. So -1, when you come in, I'll usually like pull out the monsters here and here and just do one big pull at the start here. I'll then go here, do a pull here, pull here, pull here, pull here, pull here, pull here, and restart. So you do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pulls on -1. On -2, there's only 6 pulls. So if you go to -2, you would start here and go to the right. Basically do a big pull in here. This one's probably the most dangerous one, so watch out for this one. This is the first pull on -2. Then you're going to do quite a big lure of a bunch of monsters from around here. And then I usually finish off and kill them somewhere here. I'll then go do a pull here, pull here. Here I kind of pull out a bunch of monsters as well from these crevices, like from here and from here. And end up doing this pull here. And then I go in here, do this pull here. And then I just kind of go and lure everything and do this pull here. So that's what I have for you today, guys. I still think this spot is pretty good, even after the nerf. I think it's a pretty decent profit spot. Fun bestiary, pretty much free most of the time. So yeah, I would recommend it. I would make sure to complete the bestiary here at the very least. It's pretty fun. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about this spot, if you still think it's good enough or not. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.